Hello and welcome to X and Y Gaming, casually competitive. And I'm going to warn you ahead of time going into this set. Frankly, I don't know how I'm doing with this deck yet. I still haven't quite figured it out. And in some instances here and there, I was just, as Distant Coder would say, clicking buttons. Okay. But here is Dario with his new and improved Aromage deck. So since he's already familiar with the deck, it's just the new stuff he's testing out. And I thought, well, I'll play this deck because I haven't really done anything with it, So anyways, without further ado, I'm on turn 1, and please take note of Ash Blossom and Infinite Impermanence, because by this time I had gotten frustrated with this deck. Anyways, Dario is an actual saint. So anyways, I activate Emergency Teleporting, Chain Link to Spooky Dogwood. So now for every monster I'm about to summon, he's going to gain the life points of their attack. So I get the Searcher Blue Ranger out, and I decide to drop Kizuna just to get it over with. And then she sends Lupus, and I summon the Green Ranger, and then I summon... Oh, the Black Ranger just... well, not the Black Ranger, but like the Fairy. I guess this is like, I don't know, is this supposed to be like the Zordon of the group? And this is like the Alpha 5? I don't know. Either way. Lupus comes out, and there she goes, getting out the Red Ranger. The Red Ranger gets me the Alphen back. And then I throw down their the field spell, which is crazy because it's like the Carrier Zord jet or something. I love it. I sent discard a card to summon the blue thing. He gets life points off of all this, by the way. Summon out the green thing by discarded card, and then I overlay into the red one. Then I send the field spell to the graveyard, and boom, Super Quantum... What is this thing's stupid name? Super Quantal Mech King Great Magnus, a.k.a. the Megazord. I had finally done it. I had finally vaguely figured out the path to get them out. And there's probably even a better way to go. But either way, it has like 7 material, which is pretty nice. And again, just note that this could have been shut down at any moment. He is far too nice to put up with this. So anyways, he goes, and he activates his... I gotta start putting this over here so I can do it, so there's a lot's about to happen. He activates Aroma Blend, and by discarding this card, humid winds, dried winds, or blessed winds, just any of the winds, I reckon. Which hopefully they don't make any more, because then you won't be able to discard them. And so he activates that. Oh no, he discards Infinite Impermanence, and then he gets to place one of those winds. See, I keep making that mistake reading that. Reading is hard, guys. Aroma Gardening is down here too. Let's just 1 for 1, getting out this Rosalina, and then so many things happen here. This gets triggered because he special summoned an aroma monster, and then her effect summons on summon. And then, of course, this thing even triggers. And he sent a plant monster from hand or face up to the field to gain 500 life points. Then her effect resolves, and he gets main deck Marjoram. And then this thing resolves. And then her effect activates, banishing my fairy. And this thing, wherever it went, Aroma Blend... goes and banishes the Zayden, Fairy Zayden. I feel like that's supposed to be the Zordon or something. I mean, I think they had a dog one time, so that's why Canine's in this deck. It's lore accurate. So he's trying to use this monster's effect. What is it? Pay 2,000 life points, banish a card on the field equal to the number of wins cards you control. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. But yeah, it's unaffected. And it's going to be unaffected as long as it has 4 more materials under it. Which, again, right now it has 7. So, hey, the Red Ranger. Go into attack, and he gets it to gain, and then swing for 3,600, which is like nothing. So I just want to point out 20,100 life points. Carry on. Pot of Prosperity didn't activate it for some reason. Brings out his fusion monster, gains 1,000 life points off the spell card. Tries again, pays 2,000 life points. This time selects something other than the towers, and then crashes into them. And this is when I find out, this is happening. It recycles itself. So I'm going to put these cards back onto the board. Put these cards back into the deck. Draw a card. Bam. And then he does actually use the Prosperity. Gets Dogwood. And that's fine. So right now, this spell card is going to let me get a different element Super Quant for my deck. Element attribute. And then, of course, that gets Ghostwooded. So here, this brings back the fusion monster. This is like a once per turn thing. He has to pay 1,000 life points, but who cares? Special summon a Roma monster from your graveyard, which as long as it was properly special summoned, and 9 times out of 10 it's going to be, he can just bring any of his boss monsters back, which is crazy. Because you'd be like, oh, it's 1,000 life points. But I mean, come on. They don't have a problem with that. So, well, anyways, I get to bring out Quantum White. Gains a lot of life points off of that. And then he banishes, I believe, my blue one. I don't know, maybe. Is this banish cards on the field? Yeah, I see him pay life points. But anyways, so I get the field spell back out and then throw down the blue layer. Which when she's summoned, she gets me a card. Green can... So each of these guys... So basically, they can't attack if they have no materials. And essentially, I guess, is that's saying that they don't have a pilot. Okay. So, once per turn, each of these fellas can suck up one of the other monsters underneath them. And that gives them material to obviously be able to attack. But also, they can use their effects, which Ouroboros turns out to be a Book of Moon. Magna Liger seems to be monster destruction. It's very, very important to note. Target one monster on the field. It's not just any card. I made that mistake already. And the Dolphins, Double Dolphins over here seems to be an MST. So that's what they do. So I did them, sucked it off, and then blew it out for... All right. And then these two effects happen, which I'm pretty sure I picked bad targets. But I go and I suck off the one monster so that I can have material. Because I need them to have at least 4 material to be unaffected by anything. Anything less, and it's just not as good as it could be. Like, yeah, you could use it as removal, but again, I kind of preferred for it to be unaffected. Cool. Anyways, attack over this thing, and I think I'm starting to slowly make headway. But he gets this trap card, sets it down, pays 1,000 life points, get the fusion monster back, and then gains 1,000 life points off of it. And then just crashes into him again. So naturally, I bring them all back out again. And that's the one thing I've noticed that this deck does consistently over and over again. Oh, and anytime the white layer goes, I can sit here and recycle my Alphen, which is pretty nice. So, get the red ranger, throw down Alphen. Alphen's effect attribute activates this trap card here, which I'm pretty sure... Target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Yeah, that's the one. And he summons his boss monster back. White layer comes out, sends the black one. And then blue layers over there, recycling monsters into the graveyard. I send the black one. He chain links 3 his fusion. And then banishes my blue one. I send it back to summon this thing. And it was a huge mistake. I guess I was trying to discard for this one. But I maybe I don't have one in the deck anymore. No, they're there. Yeah, I don't really know why that happened. because I still feel like I for sure should have been able to discard for this fella to put out his. It doesn't even say he's dark. Oh, it does. It literally says it right there. Oh my God. Okay, I was expecting to see it in parenthesis, but that's why I couldn't. Okay, all right. See, I'm slowly learning. Oh man, it's so bad. All of that just to end up on the same board of no attacking. Anyways, he summons down the searcher. And of course, I don't have anything to interact with this. Chain links his trap, summons out this Jasmine, and then destroys my blue with his other trap card. Because it can, anytime he gains points, he can just do that. So here I go trying to summon out of the deck, but obviously this isn't going to work. He summons out another Aromage. I get blue, and he chain links with all this, summoning out a Rosemary from the deck. I'm waiting for the destruction, but maybe it's already happened. There it is. He destroys the green one, turns this one to defense position, and I throw down Zeta. Let me catch my breath here for a second. Throw down the Red Ranger. And then blue is cycling them back into the deck, and I can get the field spell again. I'll swap this so I can try to summon something. Summon out White Layer, and the rest go to the graveyard. White Layer's effect activates, send the Black Ranger. He gets me a spell card from my deck. I start discarding to go into things, which in retrospect, I should have sucked off another White Ranger underneath them, like I just did with that one. But because he only has 4 material, so I would have at least been able to have 5 material, so I could have used his effect. He wouldn't have had the Floodgate ability, but I could have at least used his effect once. But either way, I just use it for the Red Ranger Zord over here, and I try to pop his 24 hundo. Successfully, I might add. But he's gaining all these life points, and he's destroying stuff, which, my God, 9,800, and I'm only just now putting a dent in it, and it's already going back up. Oh my God. This absolutely beautiful spell card, which now I'm pretty sure that means they stack. That's great. And he's trying to destroy this. It's still unaffected. Goes into the link to Jasmine, and then uses her effect to search. Here's the Lone Fire Blossom, an absolute mad lad of a card for this deck. And that brings out Angelica. Now we got double Angelica. And then use those to go into the Link 3 Rosemary. I mean, 2,700 attack, that's not too bad. Right? That field spell, or not field spell, get that other spell, I mean. And he summons this. And for some reason, I'm like, oh, let me summon Lupus. Yeah, let me summon Lupus so you can destroy him. Oh, jeez. So here we go. I'm trying to summon out of the deck. Am I successful? So there's the Black Ranger, the Black Ranger's effect, but then he gets 1,000 life points. And I go into the White Luster with a dragon underneath it. And I want to say I must have sent Alphen. Oh, no, I just hard made it. Did I? Because I'm pretty sure I just... Yeah, I'm so confused. Can I do this without ruining everything? I guess not. Whatever. There they go. I don't know why I made this. I want to be honest. Look, I don't know why I made this. I already had a pretty decent thing going on. He was unaffected by effects. Maybe I wasn't going to win the war of attrition. I don't know. All right? All right. Bring back the green, the red. And I fucked up. This is 100% my mistake. I was so infuriated. Because the way it works is it was like, they're in a line, and it was like red, green, blue, white. And I hit red, and it was green, blue, white. And I hit green. And instead of blue, white, now it was white. So the next one in line, and I'm just naturally tapping it, going through the motions, and I hit white. And I had already picked white to be special summoned off of one of these fellas. I think it's this one. You can target a Super Quant monster. Yeah. So red lets you do that, and that's insane. But like, it's so frustrating because that just would have been better. And what is with these guys? They're just all walls of text. This is a wall of text. Where's like blue? Blue's a wall of text. Like they're all just straight up normal cards, except red. That's so frustrating. Why don't they just all look like this? Whatever. Anyways, it was supposed to bring all four out, and it would have looked way cooler. And I thought for sure I was supposed to draw cards off this. Each time a Super Quant with a different name. Special from the... Okay. Alright. Come on now. Anyways, that's what I was going for. I was trying to draw 3 cards while also having a 4th nice body on board. Obviously that wasn't the case. Anyways, there's a lot of life point gain going on here. He's destroying him, but I guess this guy's not affected by it for some reason. Let me see. This link summon card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, that's nice. Apparently, from what I understand, this thing was introduced into the game around Master Rule 4. Because as anyone knows, Master Rule 4 just destroyed a lot of decks. Especially like Synchro Spam, if you were trying to go for like the one Cosmic Blazar. No, what is it? Oh man, this thing, which I'm not entirely sure how it's supposed to help this deck. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the taking damage part is probably pretty benign, considering the whole point is to gain life points. But anyway, here we go. Carry on. He gets rid of them. Gets rid of that. He's gaining life points the whole time. So now I just tribute summon them. And he goes and activates Humid Winds, chains Blessed Winds, gets the monster out, gets a card to his hand, Aroma Garden triggers. The other trap card triggers again, gains 1,000 life points, and then the last trap card triggers and destroys my monster. Just absolute carnage from the Aromages. And I'll be honest, this is not something I've necessarily seen before. Like, has he popped off before? Yeah, but like, not this hard. Not this consistently. Not this good. So obviously, all of the support cards did a damn good bang-up job. Also, there's this thing, which is, at first, it's like, I mean, it's not that great. But, I mean, you can also just summon out literally anything, which obviously a lot of these would be great to get back. I mean, you're not getting a link back, but whatever, that's not the point. The Lone Fire Blossom goes, Rosalina comes to the board. Oh, that field spell is given 500 life points. And I guess an attack boost for some reason. And we're coming in hot with a bunch of damage. But I still have 1,100 life points. So you might think, all right, this is it. This is the time for the Power Rangers to... Ash Blossom is right here, by the way. We're just going to... Here we go. There's 6 cards. Blessed Winds. Oh. Yeah, he chained... For some reason, chained Blessed Winds instead of Ash and then Blessed Winds. But I digress. Rosemary comes out, looking around, looking through these cards. And, hey, look, there's all my canine stuff. Look at this. Look at it. Chain Link 3. 2. It turns into attack position. Summon her. Then she gets Ash Blossomed. And I attack one thing. And that's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all there is. There's a bunch of stuff going on right now. Because he wants to be extremely brutal as possible. Oh my gosh, it's insane. Like, I mean, just look at this. This is literally every possible spot you could take up, and this man has just gone hog wild, full ham. And meanwhile, the Power Rangers are crying in the corner, sniffing the roses. uh, oh, in case you're curious, I got this off of that Lithium 3000 fella. And so this is the deck, I reckon. If you're like, oh, what's it like? It's there it is. There's K9s in there. And it's really nice when you can, use like Izuna or something to layer it with red and have an extra material. I mean, I don't know. It's very helpful. Um, your white, your white and black are pretty good, especially considering with this one, she can match the level. So it's, if you end up with white on the field or even black on the field, honestly, and then summon Zeta, you can make her match their levels, and then you don't have to necessarily go off of their field spell to go into the boss monster. You can just overlay them like traditionally, and that's pretty nice. And that would be like 2 material for Luster Rex, 2 material for Magna Liger, and then probably, either blue or green to go into the last one of the last two. And they would only have 1 material, which is not the best. It's not ideal, but I mean, it's the fastest way. I guess the fastest way would just be 1 material underneath, but then the Megazord only has 6, okay? So if you do, uh, 5 and 5 for red, 7 and 7 for the white, and then it's like 3, 6, 7, 8 materials, or 7, 8 materials for this fella. And that's, I mean, my God, you'd actually be able to use his 2+ effect twice, and he'll still be locking your opponent out of adding cards from their deck to their hand, by card effects, anyways. And then that's 2 uses of the effect while he still locks them out. And you could still keep going, give up the lockout by the 3rd turn. And then I don't know, 3600 attack is not that great, especially considering you can jump through more hoops with the dragon rulers and get that 4600 that also banishes everything, well, all the monsters. Anyway, but I mean, my God. And also, okay, his +2 ability, or I should say 2+ ability, is shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck. Any card, non-targeting, non-destruction removal. That's insane. And it almost blows my mind that that's on this. On after fucking around with all of these Go Power Rangers, and you end on fucking this of all things. You're like a Thunder Dragon Colossus, Towers, fucking non-targeting unicorn. That's insane. I don't know. I've been having a great time learning this. Hopefully I can learn it more proficiently and more competitively to actually like play it on stream or something, or otherwise just do more videos in general. But yeah, I don't know. And then whatever else, emergency teleport, Blue Ranger, all the other things here, right? And like the K9 stuff, there's like, Izuna, Lupus, Lantern. This one actually did come up, so I'm glad that was included in this build. The Jokel, Ripper. I used it once, and I'm still not entirely sure what it does. Oh, just read the card. Uh, and, I don't know. I'm just having a great time. But they're Power Rangers. Like, come on now. How am I supposed to hate this in any way? And they're really annoying at first, because it's like, I don't know. They're alright. This fucking guy, he's alright. So here's the stupid thing, and it bothers me so much more than it should. Normally when you summon monsters, even the ones with material underneath them, or no, let me see. I think it's because they keep the material. Because the dragon doesn't have this problem. I can summon the dragon in the same place the two monsters going underneath it to make it where they were. And this one you can't, which is extremely stupid to me to think about, because this one, he only has 3 arrows, which is fine. 3 arrows is perfectly fine and acceptable. But, like, you go here's this guy, and then you summon the red guy, and you with that, and you summon the red guy where he's pointing, and you draw a card, and then you go through the green guy, and you summon the green guy where he's pointing, and you draw a card, and you can go either blue with blue, or you can go white, or that, and where he points, draw a card. Great. But then, okay, then you send this to summon out that, and then you go, oh, here we go. It's time to summon it where he points, so you can draw a card. You can't. It's just, I think the word I want is clunky. It's just so very goddamn clunky. I don't know. It's fun. It's Power Rangers. Like, literally, I was playing Dario, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go run to the city, and I gotta go run to the shop. I gotta buy some things, necessities." All right, man. You have a good day. Thank you. See you. Thanks for playing. I love you. And the first thing I did was throw on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song. It killed my battery, but it was worth it. It's all right. I'll get someone to help jump me tomorrow. Anyway, that's it. I just thought I'd show that because it was fun. And talk about the deck. I'm gonna be doing this probably more as time goes on, and I work out a better, for me, play style of the deck. And I think that's it. I think I'm pretty much done. I can probably stop talking now. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Jesus loves you, and I love you too.